Hello and welcome to day 298 of Dungeon23, the series where we make a room of a mega dungeon every day for a year. Here we have a magic item slash challenge for the party. More like a follower, but it acts as a magic item because there's weird rules for it. I don't have a good token for it, so we're just going to use the actual token marker for the creature. It says is a pile of broken glass. The party walks in, just a big pile of broken glass on the ground. However, if, hold on, here we are, a pile of broken glass in an assortment of different colors, like stained glass, and a creature with the mending cantrip, enough glue, or the proper tools like jeweler's tools or glass blower's tools, or basically anything like that, can painstakingly reassemble the object over the course of 8 hours. And that doesn't count as a long rest because you could only do like some light activity, and this wouldn't really count because this is pretty mind-numbing and tedious. And there's that 2 hour break that for like watching shifts, which has to be filled up. But once fully assembled, the glass animates into a glasswork golem, which was introduced in the Wild Beyond the Witchlight books, and it uses that stat block, with a few exceptions. The first one is that it has anti-magic susceptibility. Basically, if it is hit by a dispel magic, it has to save against it, or it just becomes incapacitated for, I believe it's a minute, or maybe 10 minutes. Basically the same thing that animated armor has. And if it is in an anti-magic field, then it is incapacitated until it is removed from it. It is loyal to whoever reassembles it, and commands can be given to it as a bonus action. And when it is killed, it can be reassembled yet again. However, the time it takes to reassemble it increases by 2 hours every time it dies, and its max HP decreases by 2d8 every time it is destroyed. So it starts at 8d8, decreases to 6d8, then of course to 4, 2, and then once it reaches 0d8, which 2d8 is going to be the last one it can go to, after that, it just becomes nothing but colorful sand, and it can't be reassembled, and it's dead forever. Now, it's probably not happen super easily because they have regeneration. They just don't regenerate if they take bludgeoning or thunder damage. And I'll say maybe force, because they're glass, obviously is what they're vulnerable to. They also have the ability to blind things on a recharge, and they have a basic attack, a sword attack. It's a glass sword. And basically some other stuff, like they can't be transmuted, and they don't need food, water, and drink. So, pretty durable, although I imagine, like, by the time the party gets to the end of the dungeon, this thing will be destroyed. And I kind of want the party to get super attached to it, and then have it die. They frantically try to reassemble it. It succeeds, but it's obviously not entirely full, and it just keeps it dying and just destroying the party emotionally, it does emotional damage. Also, it only has 60, there's 60 or 30 feet of blind sight, I believe 60. So this thing can't really be sent to go scout out because it might not be able to find its way back because it is blind beyond that radius. So really, it just needs to be a little bit of a helper, maybe just a little bit more damage so we can have more dangerous monsters. And like I said, hopefully the party gets super emotionally attached to it, and then it dies horribly repeatedly and just destroys them emotionally because that's funny for some reason. And that is basically it. If you want to see more of this kind of stuff, subscribe. If you like the video, then like it. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, put them down in the comment section down below. And also, in the next couple of days, I should be releasing a special thing for Halloween, hopefully. And so stick around for that. Check in daily. It would be ideal. It's a daily series after all, so you might as well. And yeah, thanks for watching and or listening. I apologize for the poor quality. It's not going to get any better.